All right. Now the doors of the church is now open. So somebody going to tell me, "Oh, Big J, you don't know what fascism is." He doesn't understand fascism, right? He doesn't understand what fascism. So, Samuel Johnson during the Revolutionary period saying patriotism is the last refuge of the scoundrel, right? See, I get. I need to be every time I hear somebody saying that they are a patriot, I got to look. I have to sit there and question their motives. Now you can take out the word patriotism. We can put any other word, any other isms in it, right? We can put in words like, oh, um we're here for the voice for men. We're here for the voice for fill in the blank of any other movement. But let's really talk about what when I hear the word fascism and about Project 2025, right? I don't know why it took Black YouTube this long to realize about Project 2025. I did videos on this years ago. Now, Project 2025 was called something else back in the day. I gotta go in my archives and find that video. Actually, it was a four-part video I did, four-part series where I talked about Trumpism, right? Trumpism does the same thing. Trumpism talks about we need to take, we need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of. Uh, we going to insult women's rights. We're going to insult the rights of the minority, or take one group of one group of minority against set of minority. And this is how I keep saying, like, a lot of you Negroes online are dumb. Too many of you Negroes in this space who wants to do the gender war are so misinformed. Y'all are tragically misinformed. But you got people on here talking about, well, Big J, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, like, I remember that time, and shout out to Kevin Kelly for that video. Go to Kevin Kelly's video where he said Big J versus, I ain't saying that punk ass nigga's name in the title, but it says Big J versus that motherfucker over that nigga's name, right? But so what he did, he's trying to say, well, Chicago, these migrants come to Chicago and they're doing this, that, and third. I said, wait a minute. Well, where was you when the Irish and the people from Ireland, people from Eastern Europe coming into the black community taking homes? And it's so sad that a lot of you Negroes don't know jack shit about politics, but then y'all complain about things. They need you to be so misinformed. Let's talk about it for a minute. Let me read the definition and the example of what fascism is. Now we're gonna go to the the Merriam-Webster dictionary, and and I'm going to read what fascism is. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link in the chat room so y'all can see that BJ is not lying. Now, I'm gonna go more into this as the days go on. Right? I'm gonna go to more as the days go on. We're gonna talk about the definition of the term fascism and why a lot of you Negroes who's in the manosphere, y'all want fascism. Y'all are a gateway to fascism, and I'm not the only person who says it. There is somebody, I think Scott Galloway, Professor Scott Galloway, and and a few other people saying this: the manosphere is photo fascist. But I'm gonna do a video on that later on. I'm gonna do a video, right, detailing, and I'm going to dissect and deconstruct. So let's read the definition of fascism. One, often capitalized, a political philosophy, movement, or regime such as that of the fascists that exalts nation and often race above the individual, and that stands for centralized autocratic government headed by a dictatorial leader, severe economic and social. Wait, hold on. Social what? Social what? If you can read it, enforceable suppression of opposition. Now, people love to use that, use this one, the definition one, and they like to run with it. They like to run with that, and say, well, we're not fascist because Ben, Benito Mussolini and Adolf Hitler and in Japan, we are not that. Again, we're gonna do a video on fascist propaganda versus the propaganda y'all see today online. The right wing, alt right thing online. Here is number two definition, and y'all can read it. A tendency toward or actual exercise of strong autocratic or dictatorial control. Now, if y'all go up in these manosphere spaces and look at the major people in the manosphere in the red pill community, it's always criticism of the rights that women have. It's either she has the right to an abortion. Oh, she has her education doesn't matter. Her we need to protect the we need to go back to 1950, and it doesn't matter if she cares, we need to get rid of divorce. No fault divorce. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of that so we can have our foot. We all of this is about control. But we gonna go. But like I said, we gonna talk about this in length. I'm going to dissect and deconstruct. See, I didn't went to no university just to be dumb and blame everything on women. Back in 2016, 2015, 2016, I said throughout 2015 at least, I noticed something within the manosphere, MGTOW spaces, right? The manosphere, MGTOW, the men's rights movement, so forth, right? I noticed a conservative tick, right, in conversations. Now it has always been there, but it will start increasingly becoming more and more. We need to get rid of people's right to vote. We need to we need to force women to close their legs at while at the same time they want to do, they want to talk about tradition, quote unquote. They want women to be traditional while they themselves are want to have don't want to do things that are traditional that will require for them to be traditional themselves. Like I said, I'm going to break this down since people say, "Oh, Big J, you can't, So since BGS and since the other guy whose name I ain't gonna mention, this troll who says I don't understand fascism, we gonna break this down, and I dare anybody to refute what I say. I After I do this video, we gonna refute. Y'all ain't gonna refute a fucking thing about what I'm about to do. Like how BGS last night couldn't refute the findings that I put down, and he cast it as cherry picking. When I talk about the 30% of men on child support paying for children not their own. And BGS, I know that you're listening, BGS. I never said the Netherlands. The study didn't come from the Netherlands, nigga. The study came from Australia. It's time to get you niggas off of YouTube. And one way to do it is make sure you put the truth out, put out actual real facts out, so people can say, "Oh, this is what." Well, what you're saying is kind of fraudulent. So that the future generation can sit there and say, "Oh, this right here is wrong. What you're saying is not right." Y'all want to control other people. And I know you say, "Oh, Big J, you hypocritical for saying you want certain people off of YouTube." No, because y'all are poisonous, like what Obsidian did. That's what I said. A black man came to my channel, May. A black man came to my channel a few weeks ago. Now I was going to respond to him, but because of Madhead Doctor and you got that weirdo who talk about, "Oh, I'm exposed, Big J," I couldn't. I was so oh, on that issue. I kind of left him alone. But his argument was so it was so many flaws in his argument. Like, can you actually do your own research? And the brother is mad at me. He mad at me because I did that video yesterday. The video I put out on Sunday, which was yesterday. He's mad. You can't refute what I said. Mr. Goodbread could not refute what I said. He's mad. Y'all mad. What you mad for? I gave you the links. See, the problem is though, May, we live in a world where truth does not matter. It's feelings. But I thought though men is supposed to be logical, right? I thought men was supposed to be logical. Then why you're acting emotional? Why your argument is based upon how you feel rather than based upon what is facts? You can't not go around here and saying 30% of of men pay child 30% of men in America paying for child support for children they don't own, that they never gave, uh that's not of their own DNA, when it's those who tested. Those who got who demanded tests, those who questioned their fraternity, that's 30%, not the 30% of all men. All men who pay child support is those who got themselves tested. See, people like to lie and make things up and fudge numbers. Let me see, what is that sound? Keep on popping. It's not a popping sound. Anyway, where was I at? That's less than 2%. If you look at the people who take the number, who requested to have the blood test or DNA test to see if that child is theirs or not, 30%. Though out of that number is 30%. But y'all want to use this number as is 30% of all men, so y'all can create laws, BGS, because you lied, BGS, saying, "Oh, that's all we did this, we we lobbied for laws." You don't even know the name of the state representative from Tennessee that did that. Now the person who did the law in Tennessee, he did that because it's an issue in Tennessee, and it's not 30%. That's why I asked, okay, what is Negro? Have you put out the the committee report? See, every time when you do a bill and that bill becomes law, it goes through the process of investigation. That's why there's always a thing called what? Committees. That's why I asked BGS weeks ago. I said, Negro, have you okay? What are the committee hearings? See, you got to show your work. Right. Exactly. Exactly. This is the reason why there needs to be a retirement package for BGS putting out false information out. That's why people like Mr. Goodbread over there can say any and everything. But like I said, like I told Mr. Goodbread, I'm not after you. I'm not after you, Mr. Goodbread. I'm just using your argument because your argument, that argument you put out, Mr. Goodbread, brutally honest, good bread. Your y'all, let me say this. A lot of y'all so uninformed, and then y'all sell out, and then y'all sell misinformation online to a point where all women is the problem, is the issue, and then y'all have the tendency to blame the government And then y'all want to blame women, and then when that doesn't work, then y'all want to blame the government. When that doesn't work, then y'all want to blame the liberals. Then y'all want to blame the LGBTQ community. Then though after when that doesn't work, y'all want to talk about we gonna blame Pookie and Ray Ray because Pookie and Ray Ray had sex with the women who we want, who y'all want. See, it's a maddening circle, and I want y'all to refute what I say. Y'all can't refute what I say. Y'all, you can't. A maddening circle. Oh, like the time when a city talk about we need those cuts. I got the sound clip of that though, by the way. We need those cuts. Cut women off of welfare. For what? So these women can get back to us. That's y'all in the manosphere, the passport bros, SYSBM. That's what y'all that's what y'all do. Y'all see y'all don't want y'all think it's outside forces the reason why you are in that predicament. Now I know what y'all going to say. Well, Big J, you came from. Yes, I came from that. But like I said, unlike y'all, I researched and my mind changed after I have done research. There's people on here who know me the longest will tell you, well, yeah, your Big J came a long way. Yes, I have. Because I usually thought it was them, right? But the more I look at it, it's more had to do more about economics and taxes and housing and education. Things that y'all don't want to talk about. But if y'all care more about that, you might have a better outcome in life. If you understand what's going on. It's not women's problems because there's a housing problem. It's not women's problem because though there is American soldiers living under bridges. Yeah, there are a whole lot of Vietnam. Well, I don't know. The Vietnam folks are probably already gone, but people who served in the first Gulf War, those who served in the war 20 years ago, the second Gulf War in Afghanistan, there's some of those people, some of those men, and yes, you ladies, who living under bridges, who's homeless. That's not women's fault. I remember the whole lot of y'all made video after video. Where is Sandman? Where is Barbarossa? Whether it was no, I'm sorry, it wasn't Barbarossa. Sorry, not Barbarossa. Sandman, the Thinking Ape, aka um Stardust. Where that's Obsidian, Tommy Sotomayor, and so forth. And no. I gotta do video on Tommy though. I gotta do video on Tommy though. That was atrocious. What I saw on Fox News. Tommy was on Fox News. That was atrocious. And now, what you Negroes are doing now, y'all try to hide behind. And I see what O'Shea doing. I want y'all to know what O'Shea's doing right now. Let me tell you what O'Shea's doing. What O'Shea is doing, O'Shea is backsliding right back into the man. You know, I love how some people say, well, yeah, O'Shea left the manosphere. No, he didn't. Why y'all lying to yourselves? He ain't. And tell you what O'Shea's doing. O'Shea just waited until Obsidian is gone. Look at the videos O'Shea's doing. Ever since that Fannie that Fatty made, what's the name? Fatty Willis issue came out. Now he's trying to project Fannie Willis situation to that of Tiffany Henyard, who is the mayor of Dalton, of the city of Dalton in Illinois. And O'Shea tried to do, in that last video O'Shea did, he tried to do that to the mayor of New Orleans. The mayor of New Orleans and the mayor of Dalton and these other women, those women situations is different than that of Fannie Willis. And the only reason why Fannie Willis is targeted because she's trying to stop Trumpism. Don't call me. Anyway, I don't even tell a market is trying to call me. But anyway, back to the point. If y'all can't see, yeah, BJ needs to understand to be logical and understand if you are a man who is having unprotected sex with many women, you leave yourself the consequences of fraternity or fraternity fraud. Oh, you have see, I want nobody say, hold on. I want nobody says Big J is picking on BGS. I don't want nobody say, oh, Big J, you tagging people. Big J, you're harassing people. Well, your boy BGS right here. If I'm harassing somebody, why is he over here then? You have no idea what fascism is, knucklehead. Okay, then we're going to use Pearl, right? Don't worry, I got your sound clip when you said you want Pearl to be used, and yet Pearl said we need to get rid of voting rights to women. Slavery was an embellishment. That should tell you, oh, I me too a black man. Y'all want to take away certain rights away. Well, that's what fascism does. It takes away rights of certain groups, certain minority groups. Hey, I already put down the dictionary, but guess what? Like I said, the alt-right. You know what? Better yet. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do this one better. I'm gonna do this better. Hold on. I don't want nobody say Big J you lying, because I'm not the only one who's saying the manosphere. Oh, hold on. V Dub's lie talking about tedders, weirdos, and Pan African. I'm about to go over to V Dub's channel in a minute, but let me address this though. Let me address this part. I'm not the only one who sees this, right? The the pipeline, right? The pipeline, the red pill pipeline. I want, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do a video later on about the pipeline, the red pill pipeline. So y'all can see the alt-right pipeline and see how the manosphere is a part of it. Jordan Peterson, those other people, they're part of the pipeline to fascism in the in alt-rightism. I gotta find it. I gotta find that video because I'm not the only one who sees it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. See, hold on. I'm not the only one who sees it. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna share this real quick. I'm gonna share this real quick because like I want um Mr. BGS. I want BGS to refute what I want BGS, the master teacher, to refute this. I want you to refute this because I'm not the only one who sees this, right? I'm not the only one who sees this. So what I'm going to do is no, hold on. Let me do this real quick. I want BGS to go on this side, go on this um channel. I want him to dispute this since since I'm gonna use white man's words, right? So I want him to refute this white man who said the same thing I've been saying. I want him to refute this. Okay. I want him to refute this, right? And here is the link, right? Here is the link. Okay. Because B just like to use certain words. I'm not the only one who sees this. Let me go ahead and play some of it.
So I think the internet has always had enclaves and ecosystems of
Let me go.
you know people defined by their ideas and stuff. So like if you're watching
and like all this really toxic bullshit, and we have not done anything to give young men anything else to like there's no scaffolding for these people. And I think that we're now seeing interest in pursuing like what a healthy version of masculinity would be. Young men out there
yeah
at like work in real
No,
time.
I'm
And
sorry.
I
Hold on.
think
Hold
the
on. Hold on. We
thing
got.
that
Go ahead.
especially when you're in an area that's fostering like horribly negative attitudes towards women, like the violence is just around doing what they do and doing what they do best is going to and like being in conversation with other people about like masculinity and how we can approach this, like things like this, like just now talking about it and helping kind of map out where we need people doing what they do best.
So one of the it almost
Okay, BJS. I'm gonna tell you something, BJS. Why don't you go to the 1 hour? I'm not gonna play this right in its entirety. How about though you go to the 1 hour, 14 minute, and 45 seconds of this broadcast of this live stream I had in the link, BJS. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's saying this. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's saying it. And BJS, how come? How come, BJS, you never refute the links that I put on? You never refute the links that I put up on my video. Why was that? I'll wait. Anyway, y'all go to the 1 hour 14 minute mark of this live stream. Over here, yeah, y'all put up right here in the chat room. You know, but anyway, I'm gonna do my video. I got a video I got two three videos I need to do. Y'all have a good one. I had to mow though. That's right. I had to do some outside work. But yeah, after I'm done with that, I'm gonna do my other research on this. So BJS, Why did not refute the links that I put up yesterday? I'll wait. But anyway, my name is Big J, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.